When you think of Louis Vuitton today, you probably imagine sleek boutiques, celebrity endorsements, and of course those iconic bags. But did you know that the founder of this empire was once homeless? Louis Vuitton went from having absolutely nothing to becoming one of the richest men in the world. We're going to tell you how. Welcome to our channel where we bring you the craziest and funniest business stories that have ever been. Some of these stories will make you want to drop everything and start a business right now. So hit that subscribe button so you never miss out. Now let's get into it. Chapter 1. Nothing. When Louis was born on August 4th, 1821, he was just another baby boy growing up in a poor village in France. His father worked as a farmer while his mom made hats to help put money in their pockets. They didn't have much, but they had each other and that's all that mattered, or so they thought. But when Louis turned 10, his mom passed away, leaving his dad devastated. Just 2 years later, his dad married again, but his new wife wasn't very kind to young Louis. She treated him more like a servant than a stepson. And after enduring her mistreatment for months, Louis couldn't take it anymore, decided to run away, leaving behind the only home he'd ever known. He left behind his dad and his stepmom and all the little luxuries that he had in his life, because he wanted something better for himself. Chapter 2. On the Road. Alone and without any money, Louis started walking along country roads, hoping to find work along the way and earn enough to buy food to keep himself alive. Sometimes he would spend nights sleeping next to cows in the barns, trying to stay warm through the cold weather. He slept outside whenever he could, sometimes getting beaten up by street gangs or getting thrown in jail for stealing food. Once he ran away from home, he knew there was no turning back. He was desperate to survive, so he walked hundreds of miles all by himself, even though he was only 13 years old. To make sure he could survive on the road, he found work doing odd jobs here and there, and saved up enough to buy food. Eventually, he landed a job working for a shoemaker, which meant he had a place to live and some extra cash in his pocket to keep him going. But his situation was far from ideal. Despite the progress, he was still very, very far from home. Chapter 3. A Glimmer of Hope. After a few years of working at the shoemaker's, Louis knew he needed a new job. He was looking for something that could really help him build a future and escape the hardships of his past. One day he heard about an opening at a box-making shop in Paris, so he dropped everything and headed there right away. When he arrived at the shop, he asked for a job. Mr. Marshall, the owner, agreed to give him a chance. He took Louis under his wing and taught him the ins and outs of the business. Basically, this guy was like a mentor to young Louis, helping him become a better version of himself. Under Mr. Guidance, Louis learned how to make custom boxes and trunks for wealthy customers. This was a perfect match for Louis, who had a natural talent for this type of work. Louis soaked up everything like a sponge and impressed everyone at the shop with his skills and dedication. It wasn't long before he became one of the top box makers in Paris. The wealthy elite loved him. As word spread about Louis's incredible skills, more and more rich folks started coming to him for their custom orders. It was during this time that he developed his famous flat and rectangular trunk design, which was a game-changer in the industry at the time. People were used to carrying around round wooden chests, which were heavy and hard to stack. But Louis changed the game with his new design. His clients were thrilled, and so were the customers. Before long, Louis had built a solid reputation as the best box maker in town. Chapter 4. Empress Eugenie. In 1853, Louis's life took a major turn when he caught the attention of Empress Eugenie de Montijo, wife of Emperor Napoleon III. She was looking for someone to make her custom boxes, and she chose Louis for the job. This was a huge opportunity for him to showcase his skills to the royal family and really make a name for himself. When Louis met the Empress, he was both nervous and excited. He knew that this was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. He designed a beautiful custom wardrobe for her that included drawers, shelves, and compartments specifically tailored to hold her precious dresses and accessories. Plus, he added some innovative features like straps and hooks to keep everything organized and secure. The Empress was absolutely thrilled with the end result and immediately became one of Louis's most loyal customers. Word got around quickly that the Empress had chosen Louis to handle her boxes and trunks, and suddenly he was flooded with orders from the Dela of society. Aristocrats, celebrities, and other members of the royal court flocked to his shop, wanting custom creations. just like the ones he made for the Empress. Louis was on cloud nine. He was living the high life and rubbing shoulders with some of the most influential people in the country. But he knew that he had to keep up his impeccable work if he wanted to maintain his reputation. So he assembled a team of talented craftsmen who shared his passion for quality and precision. Together, they created some of the most exquisite custom boxes and trunks in the country. Louis's success didn't stop at making custom orders. He wanted to take his business to the next level. So he started designing his own line of luggage and travel accessories. He created durable yet lightweight bags made of canvas that featured his signature beige color and bold red stripes. These bags were a hit with travelers who were tired of lugging around heavy, clunky leather suitcases. Louis's creations were not only functional but also stylish, and soon his bags became a status symbol among the wealthy elite. Chapter 5. Business Boom. By the 1870s, Louis Vuitton Malatia was a household name in France and beyond. His unique designs and commitment to quality had earned him a loyal following, and his reputation was stellar. In fact, the company was so successful that Louis decided to expand his product line even further. He started offering custom-made furniture and other luxury items, in addition to his popular luggage and travel accessories. But Louis wasn't just a businessman. He was also a philanthropist who cared deeply about his employees and the community. He paid his workers fair wages, provided them with benefits, and even funded a free clinic for their children. He was also involved in several charitable organizations and was known for his generosity. Unfortunately, Louis's success didn't last forever. In 1870, France was struck by a devastating war, and Louis lost everything. His shops, his factories, his homes, and even his family. But instead of giving up, he started all over again. With sheer grit and determination, he rebuilt his business and emerged even stronger than before. Chapter 6. Never give up. Even after facing homelessness and war, Louis Vuitton never gave up on his dreams. He believed in the power of hard work, perseverance, and never ever giving up, no matter how tough things get. He was a true self-made man who went from rags to riches by staying focused on his goals and taking one step at a time. Another key to Louis's success was his ability to adapt and innovate. He was always looking for ways to improve his products and stay ahead of the competition. When travel became more accessible, he invented the flat and rectangular trunk, which was a game-changer in the luggage industry. He also expanded his product line to meet the changing needs of his customers and never rested on his laurels. Chapter 7. His Legacy. Louis Vuitton's impact on the fashion and luxury goods industry is immeasurable. He created a brand that has stood the test of time and continues to thrive today. The iconic LV logo is instantly recognizable, and the brand's products are coveted by people all over the world. But perhaps the greatest testament to Louis's success is the company's longevity. Louis Vuitton has been in business for over 160 years, and it shows no signs of slowing down. The company has been able to adapt to changing trends and customer preferences, while staying true to its core values of quality, craftsmanship, and innovation. And that Louis Vuitton will continue to be a leader in the luxury goods industry for many years to come. If you made it this far, please leave us a comment so we can make more videos like this for you. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.